a fantastic evening. It is now June 17th, 2022. Um, well, at least here. It's close to, I don't know, 35 after, um, you know, uh, midnight, so, it's close to 1 o'clock-ish. Um, But yeah, so anyways, I do want to mention a couple things. Like, I don't know if you guys saw my update earlier today, but, or I guess, well, earlier yesterday, technically, since it's past midnight, but regardless, I bought a new project car, which, to be honest, I wasn't initially intending on buying this vehicle, but I'm like, okay, you know what? I know, like, I could use a truck. And it's interesting because this thing's a truck, but it's also a van, and it's a dually. So it's like it's really cool. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, back in the late '70s and early '80s, they made these and actually they made them into like the late '80s as well. These sort of van trucks. Now the thing is, it's got the front end of a van, it's got the body of a van, but then they chop it off basically by like where the rear passengers would sort of be and behind the front seats. And then they add a long box to it, and this one happens to be a dually with a fifth wheel hitch in it. Like it doesn't have the actual fifth wheel there, but it does have the hitch there to put your fifth wheel in. So that's really cool, to be honest. Um and so that means, like, okay, I can haul literally anything I want with that. Thank you, Stefan. I really do appreciate that. My birthday's actually tomorrow, but I will accept happy birthdays today because I likely won't be doing any sort of YouTube things. Well, actually, I lied. There is going to be a YouTube video that is filmed on my birthday, but will there be anything put out on my birthday? I don't think so. So unless if I doubt I'll get the because I just released a new video just now actually, which is a point of view drive because I haven't done one in a while, and this one actually it's in the pouring rain in my '86 Mustang, and well, I nearly T-boned a guy because he pulled out in front of me. So, and I would have had that all on camera. So, if it did happen, because you see it in the video, actually. And it's like, freaking moron. Like, I was, it's so good, actually, that I was complaining about it in the video. Just like, oh, man, this guy's kind of turning out in front of me. Like, there was a truck turning, the way I was going, turning onto the road. Which he was fine. I was kind of complaining about it, but it's like, he pulled out. Not a big deal. That wasn't dangerous at all. I saw it, so then I slowed down. But this other guy in this Ram pickup, a second-gen Ram, I believe, and he decides to pull out in front of me, like, and turn, going the other way, so across my lane and everything. And if I had not slowed down for that truck, I would have T-boned that idiot. So it's just like, I don't get, honestly, the mentality of people. And especially, like, it's pouring rain. I had my headlights on. You would have seen a water trail. Like, there's no excuse. And there was nothing, like, impeding him to the point of where he wouldn't have seen me. There's no goddamn way. Like, and I didn't see him, to be honest, because there was a truck beside me, just slightly in front of me, but beside me, that made me not able to see this guy until he turned out in front of me. Because I always pay attention to that intersection, because, people are idiots in that intersection. Because, the 22 can be quite, well, the 27, and where the 27 and the 22, the juncture there, it can be a very dangerous spot. So, yeah, if you were ever driving that road, just watch yourself, because Yeah, that could have been really ugly. But yeah. So, anyways, I do want to mention though, what is the new project that I picked up? You might be wondering. Well, the new project car is, yeah, like I mentioned, it's a van truck thing. Like, I call it a mullet, to be honest, because it's like it's kind of a reverse mullet that way, because um because you have like a van up front and you have the truck box in the back, but regardless, it's super cool. Like, and I've always liked these. I've always been a big fan of them. I've always wanted one, and when this one popped up, and I can't believe, the price I got it for, to be honest. And now the question is, am I going to keep it or am I going to flip it? I don't know yet. As much as I'd love to keep it, it's one of those things where the money I'd make on that could get me a decent truck. I could pay off all my bills and I could be in a nice sort of comfy cushion and could flip more cars and stuff like that and pay for other stuff to be done to the cars. But on the flip side of that, if I keep this truck, then I could honestly just, pick up some more vehicles and whatever else to flip and et cetera, and, run scrap and whatever else. And this truck would be kind of nice because, like, for example, when I travel, and I happen to travel quite often, I can actually take this truck with me. And, the back seat folds down into a bed, so I could actually sleep in the van, right? So it's actually good for that. And again, it's a dually, so it'll haul whatever I need it to. You know, like if I pick up an old Lincoln, will it haul that? Absolutely. Will it haul my Fox bodies? Yeah, obviously. Will it haul the Civic? Definitely. I mean, hell, my Mustangs could haul the Civic because it's that light. But that's one of the things, that I am just very, very, kind of excited to get this thing home. Like, tomorrow, I will say though that, or I guess today technically, I am going to be going out to a shop to get my car dyno tuned. Now, there will be a video on that because the tuner has no gripes with me filming the process, so that's cool. And it's nice, dealing with these independent shops that'll let you do this sort of stuff, right? That'll let you film and let you be in the area. Because, like, the one thing is, this shop, Lakeview Automotive, to be honest, I've heard really good things about them. And, we'll see how it is. So I can't wait for that, too. And then I'll get to see my bestie afterwards, hopefully, as long as there's time, which should be. And she's gonna take me out to dinner, so, well, technically she's gonna treat me to dinner, and I'll just be driving her there. Because she's not able to drive right now, and it's just due to her health, the way it is. And then, and I haven't seen Kelsey in quite a long time, so it'll be nice to kind of catch up with her again and go from there. Because, yeah, me and her, we don't talk as often as we used to, and we really should more, but, it does happen. When you get older, people get more busy, whatever else, and then you just kind of lose contact with each other a little bit. And, but that's part of getting to be an adult, right? But yeah, it'd be really nice to connect with her again and actually go to a restaurant together, because we haven't done that since she moved from Lethbridge, which, she moved from Lethbridge like 6 or 7 years ago. So she's been living in Calgary for a few years. So yeah, no, I'm very excited to see her, and yeah, because basically I'm just gonna call her when I'm done, and then I'll go pick her up. Just need to remember where she lives again, because I don't fully remember that, because again, it's been quite a while. But I'm very excited though, and this weekend should be freaking fantastic because so Friday, obviously Dino Tune, awesome, and I'm also going to pay off because I bought that van at the auction in Olds, so I'll need to go there while I'm on my way to Calgary. I'm gonna pay that thing off, and then see about getting the phone number to wherever this vehicle actually is, because I know where it is. It's near Sundry, but it's not actually at the facility there. Like, I wish it kind of was, so that I could just facilitate it way easier, or even just get my dad to facilitate it getting moved. But yeah, overall, I'm very, very, very excited to have this thing. And what's cool is that if I do decide to keep it, it does match my 81 Mustang that way, because it is an 81 van. So it's like, that's cool, and finding, that year, and for whatever reason, I don't know what it is, but 1981 vehicles just kind of gravitate toward me for some reason. Stitch is a 1981. My dad's old truck was in 1981. This van is a 1981, and there have been quite a number of vehicles that I've looked at that have been from 1981 too. And I don't know what it is about 1981, but just a good year for cars that I like, I guess. But and it's just it is neat, and I do like that, to be honest. And because the one thing is, you look at 1981 as an automotive year, it was not a good year. The Mustang only had a 255 cubic inch V8. Your G bodies could have like a 267 cubic inch motor, I believe, in them. And, and like Dodge was non-existent when it came to the muscle car game, because they had they put the Dodge Challenger name actually on a Mitsubishi product, which was a rear-wheel drive, and this thing, I believe it was called the Mitsubishi Sapporo, and they had a Plymouth variant of it as well, I think. But it was not a CUDA. Or maybe I could be wrong on that. But regardless, it was a really cool car, to be honest. Had a inline 6, if memory serves me correctly. A Mitsubishi, or maybe, no, it was a 4-cylinder. It was a 4-cylinder inline motor. The predecessor to the 4G63 Mitsubishi 4-cylinder. So yeah, that's very cool cars though. But regardless, it's not, like I said, 1981 wasn't really a good year for automotive stuff, but yet I don't know why. It's just 81 vehicles just seem to gravitate towards me, and one of my favorite cars of all time happens to be from 1981, which is a Chrysler Imperial. Although 81 is the year you don't want, but because the thing is, the Chrysler Imperial made a comeback in 1981 as a standalone model, and the thing is, really awesome luxury coupe. But in 1981, the problem was it had this fuel injection system, which was a throttle body system, and it just did not work hardly at all. It was bad. And actually it was so bad that every single 1981 Chrysler Imperial was recalled to replace that fuel injection system with a 2-barrel carburetor. And so, what's kind of funny about that, because due to reliability issues with it, and I think there was potential for fires too, if memory serves. I don't know. It's been a while since I researched the Chrysler Imperial, and the thing is, They had that generation of Imperial from 1981 to 1983. They only came with the 318 5.2 liter engine. And yeah, they didn't produce a lot of power or anything, but they weren't designed to be like a muscly sort of vehicle or fast, or they were just designed to be a luxury coupe, you know? And just a really cool car, to be honest. I've always been a fan of those. Ever since I um, found one for sale, I'm like, ooh, that's a really cool car. And you know that they had certain editions, like they had there was a Mark Cross edition, I believe. There was a Frank Sinatra edition and stuff like that. And like, you know, that's one of the dreams, is to own one of those. Alternatively, you know, from same era, owning a Lincoln Mark 7 would be really cool too, because they're a bucket list vehicle for me at some point, because it's like it's everything cool about a Fox body, although much heavier, I will admit. But you get the comfort and whatever else too. And I find, to be honest, I'm a bit in the minority about this. I'm pretty sure. Is that the Fox bodies of that sort of era there? Um, that is, I think, the best looking Fox body next to the Mercury Capri. But I think I'm in the minority saying that for sure. Oh, and I didn't even need to put these tires on this car. Weak. I'll just have to pit and remove these tires. Yeah, sorry. I am playing Gran Turismo 7. I'm just doing my daily mileage race. You know, so just 30 minutes of Le Mans. So I decided, why not go live at the same time while I'm doing that? Which I could actually live stream the game. I would just need to hook up my headset, but the problem is there's no camera, right? I don't have a PlayStation Eye, which I do want to get one, because I do want to do some streaming with racing games and whatever else, because I think that'd be pretty cool. Um, so yeah, because I cannot use my nice webcam that I bought. I can't use with the PS4. Unfortunately, it needs the proper PlayStation one. So that's frustrating, but it's fine. You know, I'm not too worried about it. And that'll happen. Just like because actually something I was doing today too, I will say, you know, just oh jeez. Yeah, sorry, I just got rear-ended by Gallardo coming into the pits as I'm in my CLK GTR. Um, But something I was doing today was actually, because it's a video that I've been interested in doing for a while, and the results, not super surprising, but I was doing a video between what is better between um, CLR and electrolysis for removing rust, which um, you'll have to see the results of that when that's done. The process is still going on as we speak, actually. So, that'll just take a bit, honestly, to fully do out. And the video's still not technically done yet. You know, that'll come out sometime next week. And along with the Econoline video that I do, and there might be a whole series of videos on that to. It looks fairly clean, to be honest, in the pictures and everything. So, but all I know about it is those pictures, and it supposedly only has like 87,000 kilometers or something like that on it. So, not high mileage, very clean, and doesn't look like it has any rust. Like, I'm looking at these pictures and going, that thing is like really nice. And you know, the fact that like nobody really bid on this thing, like there was a total of 22 bids, and I happened to be the high bidder. So, and like I knew that I got a score when that happened, because I was just looking at, you know, I don't know. I didn't know the exact prices of these at the time, but I did know they're just like, yeah, there's no way, because I know like stateside especially, they are very 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 expensive. Like these vehicles, absolutely mint condition, can go upwards of like 20-30 grand. Up here, not quite as much like that. You know, if this thing was absolutely bar none, fully mint condition, running and everything, I don't know, maybe 20-25 would be my guess. But you know, I'm very excited to play with this vehicle, and like I said, I've always wanted one because it matches my weird, you know. And if anybody knows me and knows my cars and everything, I do different stuff all the time. Like, you know, well, even because my '81 Mustang, obviously, you know, I'm keeping the inline six in that car, and you know, like I'm not going to a V8. I'm just not in that one. Um, like that car will always be synonymous for having an inline six. Now, it doesn't mean that I don't swap out that inline six for a different inline six. That could happen someday. Um, but as well, actually, something that I do want to mention is relating to that car. My plans have changed. It is still going to get a T5 swap at some point, but the one thing is, it is not going to get that the T5 swap right away, unfortunately, because it was just trying to find the parts, and then the price for said parts was just astronomical for some stuff. So it's like, you know, it was looking like, you know, this whole swap I'd have well over 2 grand into, and I don't have that kind of money. Um, Unfortunately. Oh my god, I just got another 6-star? Sorry, playing Gran Turismo, I just got a 6-star. And that is the third 6-star that I've gotten in the past 4 days. It's just amazing. To be honest, I didn't win that race because I screwed up my pitting, and it started to rain really heavily when I was not on wet tires, and totally screwed me up. But let's see what the 6-star gets me. Hopefully something cool. Hopefully a vehicle. Or $1 million. That'd be cool. Let's see. Because I always hope for a vehicle out of the 6-stars, because it's usually pretty good vehicles in there. Yeah, I'll take either of those. Oh, yeah, there we go. I got a vehicle. And that is that the Alpine? That is the Alpine VGT. Cool. Alright, now I got another vehicle to play with. Cool. I've heard that thing is really good too. So let's go take a look at that thing. Date acquired, the Alpine. Ooh, geez, it's only on sport tires? Okay. But yeah, I mean, I have no viewers right now, and it is 1 a.m. I have a long day ahead of me tomorrow, so I think I will end it here. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. Hope you're staying safe during COVID-19. Good luck for what we're working on. And if you want to contact me, you can at Katarina's.garage on Instagram or Katarina's Garage on Facebook. And as well, I do have a TikTok as well if you follow me there at Katarina's.garage as well. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy your weekend, and I'll catch you later. Bye!